On the 14th of July 2026, the US government froze $130 million in USDT in just 1 minute. There was no hacker, no court battle, or even warning to the wallet owner. It was one company called Tether that flagged the wallets, and the money was gone, and gone for good. Now, here's the shocking part. Although unproven yet, that money was not stolen. It wasn't even illegal. It just belonged to the wrong people. Well, according to the government. And if you're Nigerian and you've got USDT sitting in your Binance wallet, Bybit account, or even Trust wallets right now, I need you to ask yourself one question. What makes you so sure that this cannot happen to you? Because the truth is, nobody selling crypto to you will tell you this. Many Nigerians have had their monies frozen by a similar government for far smaller reasons, and most of them found out just the same way you are about to. They found out by watching a video like this one. Now, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you know exactly how bans and freezing of crypto accounts happen, and why Nigerians are more exposed to it than almost anyone else on earth, and what you must do to protect yours. Let's start with the story that triggered this video, because the mechanics matter. On the 14th of July 2026, the US Treasury Department announced that it had frozen more than $130 million in cryptocurrency tied to Iran's central bank. On-chain investigators traced it to 4 wallets on the Tron network, which are holding USDT. Here is a breakdown of how it actually happened, step by step. The Treasury Sanctions Division, which is OFAC, identified wallet addresses they believed were connected to the Central Bank of Iran. They didn't hack anything. They just simply informed Tether, the company that issues USDT, that these specific wallets were now sanctioned. And Tether did what it's best at doing. It blacklisted the addresses, and instantly the USDT sitting in those wallets became frozen. The tokens still exist and still show a balance, but the owner cannot move them, sell them, or even touch them. This is not the first time this is happening. In April 2026, Tether froze $344 million tied to Iranian state actors. In May of same year, the US Treasury said it had seized or frozen close to $1 billion in Iran-linked crypto. This has now become a routine, more like a financial weapon used again and again. Here's the point I need you to really understand. And this has nothing to do with hacking the blockchain, because Bitcoin, which is the actual blockchain technology, cannot be frozen by anybody. But USDT isn't just a blockchain asset, it's a company's product. Tether is a business with executives and a legal team, and they have a very strong incentive to stay in the good books of the United States government. So whenever Washington calls, Tether listens. So the real question isn't, can crypto be frozen? It is, which crypto can be frozen, and who is calling the shots when it happens? That question isn't generalized. It is personal, because millions of Nigerians have made USDT the backbone of how they save, how they get paid, and how they survive Naira devaluation. Now, let's do a quick gut check before we move on. Comment Iran below if this is the first time you're hearing about how the freeze actually worked. I want to see how many of us are learning this in real time. Thank you. There's a shocking statistics about Nigerian crypto. According to Chainalysis, Nigeria is currently one of the top crypto adoption countries on earth and is ranked as high as the second country globally. Almost 60% of Nigerian crypto users hold USDT specifically. Some surveys even discovered that almost 95% of Nigerians would rather be paid in stable coins than in Naira. Why do they say so? Because since 2019, the Naira has lost over 75% of its value against the dollar. USDT has become the escape route for digital dollars without using a domiciliary account or foreign bank account. But here is what almost nobody talks about: the exact freezing of accounts that hit Iran's central bank has happened to Nigerians multiple times. Now let me show you something. August 2024, during the nationwide protests against the cost of living crisis. According to reports by Premium Times, Nigerians EFCC requested for the freezing of crypto wallets connected to some of the persons that organized the protests. This also mirrors what happened during the EndSARS in 2020. When authorities went after protesters' bank accounts, which is exactly why many people pushed towards crypto in the first place, they thought it was outside the government's reach. They were wrong. Nigerians moved to crypto with the aim of escaping account freezes, and the freezing power followed them all the way to crypto. Now, let's picture this. Imagine a close friend of yours wakes up one morning, open their banking app to pay a supplier, and then see three words: account restricted, PND. And this happened without any call or forewarning. In April 2024 alone, the EFCC froze over 300 Nigerian bank accounts tied to suspected crypto trading. By May of 2024, reports said the number rose above 1,100. Later that same year, Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, froze over 548 million naira linked to users of Bybit and KuCoin, accusing them of worsening the naira's collapse. Whether you agree with the government's reason or not, the point is, it is happening in large volumes to ordinary Nigerians who thought crypto was their safe zone. Did you remember when Binance executives were detained in Nigeria in 2024? And what followed was a steady stripping away of what Nigerians could do on the platform. Naira deposits were suspended, Naira P2P were deleted entirely, Binance website got blocked by Nigerian ISPs, forcing people to use VPNs to check their own balance. Binance is still allowing Nigerians to trade crypto to crypto and withdraw to outside wallets today. But the direct bridge from your USDT to your Nigerian bank account is gone. If your whole plan was I'll cash out on Binance when I need Naira, that plan has stopped working for over a year now. So now let's connect the dots, because this is the part that matters. The same government that can freeze a P2P trader's entire bank account over one bad buyer, the same government that is reportedly going after protesters' wallets, the same exchange that already cutting Nigerians off from direct Naira access, and the Iran story that just proved that the exact mechanism is used globally just by one instruction from Washington, shows that if it can happen to a central bank, then it can happen to you. The only difference would be the amount involved. I already know what some of you are currently thinking. I'm not Iran's central bank, neither am I moving $130 million. So nobody's watching my 200,000 naira in USDT. You're wrong. Freezes don't only happen because you're a large holder. There are a few things that triggers them, and none of it requires you to be rich or guilty. First, it starts with your KYC record. The moment you verify your identity on Binance, Bybit or KuCoin, your wallet is permanently tied to your name, your BVN, your phone number. And then there is something called transaction proximity. It is the one that affects a lot of innocent people. If you receive funds from a wallet that's ever been sanctioned or flagged, it can get you flagged. And if you engage in several transactions rapidly, the automated compliance systems can flag your wallet too. The third one is the P2P counterparty risk. If you sell crypto and your buyer's naira turns out to be dirty, you, the seller, would suddenly get under investigation and not even the buyer. The final one is pattern flagging. This happens when you move large amounts of money through P2P, even if it's for a completely legitimate business. It can activate the automated anti-money laundering systems, and your wallet can get frozen. Here is the painful truth. The size of your wallet has almost nothing to do with your risk. A market woman moving 300,000 naira a month through P2P to pay her supplier is exposed to the exact freezing danger as Iran's central bank. The dollar amount might be different, but the vulnerability is similar. And one more thing people get backward is they think USDC is the safe one because Circle, which is the company behind it, is more regulated than Tether. The thing is, being more regulated doesn't make it less freezable. Instead, it means that it's more responsive when a freeze order lands. Circle has frozen wallets too, whenever US authorities ask them to. There is no stable coin that's immune to this, not USDT, not even USDC. So, if being small and picking a safer coin doesn't protect you, what actually does? Make sure you watch to this part because this is the most important part of this video. But before we continue, remember this. The biggest financial changes often affect people before they make the headlines. At Bank Smart Academy, we are here to help you stay updated and prepared. If you are enjoying this video, do well to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss important updates. Now, let's continue. I'm not trying to scare you off from crypto. I'm here to help you use the system like someone that actually understands the risks. Know the difference between custodial and non-custodial. If your USDT is on an exchange, you don't control it. The exchange does. You only hold an IOU, which is in itself not the asset. And that's what made the Iran freeze possible in the first place. A non-custodial wallet like Trust Wallet is better. It's a hardware wallet, which means only you hold the keys to the wallet. So nobody can freeze what they don't have access to. Stop treating your exchange like a savings account. They are okay for active trading, but they are not where your life savings should be kept. Move what you're not actively trading into a wallet that only you can control. Know your P2P exposure before you trade and not after you trade. Where possible, use platforms that pay you directly instead of matching you with anonymous buyers because it removes the tainted funds risk. That's thousands of accounts frozen. If you must use P2P, keep every receipt, every chart, and every proof of payment because That paper trail is what will get you unfrozen if ever you got frozen. Diversify, don't concentrate. Don't put everything into one stable coin from one issuer. Instead, spread it. You can put some in USDT, some in USDC, and some in self-custodied Bitcoin. Accept that being innocent doesn't mean you are automatically protected. The P2P traders who got frozen weren't criminals. They were ordinary people that got caught up in someone else's investigation. The goal isn't to behave better. It's reducing what can get you into someone else's trouble. None of these moves will make you immune, but it moves you from being completely exposed to getting harder to touch. And that's the difference that matters. Now let's go back to where the video began. $130 million got frozen under a minute because of one instruction from Washington to a private company. That's not a hypothetical warning anymore. Crypto was supposed to be Nigerians' way out of a system that could freeze your money. But that only becomes true if you understand how it actually works. Don't scroll away and forget this in 5 minutes. Go back and check your wallet right now. And if there's any part you don't totally understand, go back and listen again. Is your USDT sitting on an exchange or in a wallet only you control? Comment checked below if yours is in a place you can control. If you want the full step-by-step on moving your funds into self-custody the right way, just comment "I want the step-by-step process" in the comment box so I can create a full video on it. Thank you for watching Bank Smart Academy. If you found this video helpful, do well to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest insights and updates. Don't forget to share this video with others who could benefit from it. Until next time, stay informed, stay smart, and keep building your path to wealth. This is Bank Smart Academy, your guide to money, wealth, and financial freedom. See you in the next video. Thank you.